So this Propfirm is in one of our top list as of now because we had a great experience while taking the payout from them, and we have managed to take multiple payouts from them, and we've been with them since over years now. And also the clients who have joined through us had never made a complaint about this firm till now. However, make sure to watch the entire video. As we all know, nobody is perfect in this world. Namaskar to all traders and welcome. So this video will be on Alpha Capital Group, which have their own MetaCourts license. Please be informed that all the information that I share here, it is completely unbiased. It is not a sponsored video. All the information is completely unbiased based on my own experience and our clients' experience. Moving to their funding program, they have only one type of funding program, that is two-step challenge. They have a very simple and straightforward rules, no confusion. Even if you go to their website, just one program, just go with that in case if you want to go. Profit target they have is 8% in phase 1 and 5% in phase 2. Unlimited time to achieve this profit target, which is very common in most of the Propfirm as well, you will find these days. Maximum drawdown, that is 10%. It is fixed type of drawdown and it will not trail along with the close profit that you make in your account. So for example, you have a 100k account, your maximum drawdown level will be at 90k and it will remain fixed out there throughout your trading period. Now if you check with the drawdown to profit ratio, that is like risk to reward expectation that we say, it comes around. Please be mindful out here that it is not a rule or something, like it's just a comparative figure that we use in order to compare the challenge of this Propfirm to other Propfirm as well, like that, in order to compare two Propfirms having different maximum drawdown or profit target. Now if we check out here, this is a ratio, like 10 is the maximum loss that they are allowing and 8 plus 5 is the profit target that they are expecting. So if you check, ratio comes 1:1.3. Now lower the ratio, easier the challenge will be. Now this is something like very competitive ratio out here in this prop industry, 1:1.3. If you look at with some other prop firms, they have lower maximum drawdown for the same target, or like they have higher profit target for the same maximum drawdown. So that is something out here, like which is this ratio is something very competitive if you compare with other prop firms. Other prop firms, some have 1:5 or 1:1.166, something like that. Now next is maximum daily drawdown is 5%. Now it is calculated on a balance at the starting of the day. Now let me just give you an example of this. Like many people get confused out here and they breach their account, like just to make you aware out here, just to inform you out here. So for example, like you have a 100k account and they are only going to use the balance at the starting of the day. They are not going to calculate, they are not going to consider the floating loss or profit that you have in your account. Now there can be two scenarios. First is positive scenario. You have a floating profit of $2,000 at the start of the day. Now your maximum daily loss will be at 100,000 is your balance, so 95k in your maximum, that there will be your maximum daily drawdown, which means you have $7,000 for the maximum daily loss now for this day, including your floating profit that you made. Now there can be other scenario, that is negative scenario, that is floating loss of $2,000. So for example, you have, instead of profit, you have a floating loss now at the start of the day. Now your maximum daily loss will be 95k, since the balance will be, like balance is 100k at the start of the day, which means you only have $3,000. Now $2,000 will be carried over out here, minus $2,000. So you have only $3,000 to lose for this day, as your floating loss or profit is not considered while calculating this daily loss limit. So that is something you need to understand out here. Many people get confused out here and like they breach their account and they just blame the prop firms. Minimum trading days is 3 days in challenge stage and 5 days for the first payout. This is something which I find as a con. 3 days, I'm not talking about the 3 days, I'm talking about the first payout. For the first payout, in order to request for your first payout, you have to trade for at least 5 days. 5 days is the minimum trading days that you need to do the trading in order to take your first payout in this Propfirm. And the subsequent payouts, there is no minimum trading days, but for the first payout there is a 5 minimum trading days. That is something con that I find in most of the Propfirm. If you see, you will not find this condition. account size available, and fees which you can see on the screen. And if you check out here, this fees is non-refundable fees. Most of the Propfirm offers you a refundable fee. Once you pass the challenge, they will refund your fees with your first payout or second payout or fourth payout. But this Propfirm is not going to refund your fees even after you pass the challenge, even if you take your first withdrawal or second withdrawal. However, we have a discount coupon, massive discount coupon of Jamtson FX, all in caps lock. It's a capital sensitive. It's a case sensitive. So all in caps lock, Jamtson FX, you will get a 20% discount in case if you are thinking of applying an account on this Propfirm. Now, once you pass the challenge, you will move to a funded stage. Okay, in which you will be receiving a virtual funded account. Now, in case if you are someone like who is looking for a real funded account, once you pass the challenge, then this is not the Propfirm for you. It provides only a virtual account, and your funded account will be having a same risk parameters like you had in your challenge: 10% maximum loss and 5% daily drawdown. And the profit share out here is 80%. So 80% is the fixed profit share. They don't have any scalable profit share. Some have like 90%, 95%, in which you can scale in some of the Propfirms. But in this Propfirm, 80% is the fixed profit share that you get, like it is non-scalable. That is something which I find as a con in this Propfirm. There is no, like, you cannot increase your profit share out here. Payouts are made on a bi-weekly basis and a 2-week basis, and the methods are like you can take your payouts via Rise, Wise, or bank wire. Now, the lot size rule they have in your funded stage, it is not applicable on the challenge. You are free to use any lot size during your challenge stage, but in your funded stage there is a lot size rule which I find as a con in this Propfirm. Like if you see on the screen, these are the lot size maximum lots that you can open in any single time. Like this, that is the maximum exposure you can have at any time according to the accounts you have at any time, combining all the position, calculating like total all the positions, total of all the positions that you have open. So for example, you want to open a 4 position in different pairs or a single pair, you have to make sure that all the combined lots from 4 position does not exceed the maximum allowable lot size that is shown on the screen. So for example, you have a 100K account. If you want to open a 4 position, you gotta make sure that you are distributing it like accordingly. Like say for example, you can distribute it 10, 20, 5, 5 like that, or you can distribute 10, 10, 10, 10, because 40 is the maximum lot you can open at any single time. Now, in case if you breach this rule, first time they are not going to suspend your account, but they will not give you the withdrawal. They will forfeit your profits that you have made in your account. And second time, in case if you do this again, then they will suspend your account at that time. Now, next point is scaling plan. Coming to the scaling plan, how they scale your account. They will scale your account all the way up to $2 million. The scaling plan is very simple. So in order to scale your account, request for scaling, you have to make a 10% of profit. So after that, you can request for scaling. You will still continue with the same balance. Say for example, you have a 100K account, you made a $10,000 profit, that is 10% of 100K account. So now you have a balance of 110K. You made a request for scaling up, and you can withdraw as well of that. You will get your 80% profit share, that is of 8,000, and you will still be trading with a $110,000 account. So that is the thing out here. So even if after you take the withdrawal, they will not like make it down. They will like you will still be continuing with the same balance that you had before withdrawing. But in order to do that, you have to make at least 10%, then only you can request for the scaling. Now let's look into some important points or frequently asked question. That is first is news trading and over weekend is allowed out here. You can trade the news, you can hold the trade over the weekend, no problem at all. But before moving to the next point, please consider subscribing the channel to stay updated on Propfirm related topics. We only exclusively discuss about the Propfirm related topics only. So make sure to subscribe the channel in case if you are a retail trader or a prop trader. Second number of point, that is broker is Alpha Capital Group, which is an in-house broker of this Propfirm. Alpha Capital Group market. MetaCourse license they have their own MetaCourse license. MT5 or C Trader as your trading platform you can get out here. And whenever you are applying your account at the time of checkout, you can choose two options. Either you can go with the raw spread, either you can go with the zero commission. In case if you are going with the zero commission, you will get some spread out there, but it is suitable for scalper as well. The trading instruments that is available are forex, indices, and commodities you can trade out here. Now coming to the prohibited strategies, that is like which are not allowed, the strategies that are not allowed, any kind of strategies that takes advantage of demo environment since they provide a virtual account, that is not allowed out here. Example, latency trading, arbitrage trading, high frequency trading, reverse trading, or group trading is not allowed. Somebody was asking what is reverse trading. So reverse trading is a trading, say for example, I have one friend and he got one account and I got one account. I'm buying one lot in Euro USD. At the same time, my friend is selling one lot in Euro USD. So that is something reverse trading or group hedging it's called, which is something not allowed in most of the Propfirm. Fourth number point is free trial option is available in case if you're unsure about whether your strategy is suitable for this, whether your strategy will be accepted in this Propfirm, or like you have an expert advisor whether it will be accepted in this Propfirm, then you can try their free trial option. You can check if it is suitable or not, and you can take the approval from them. Fifth number of point is copy trading is allowed out here in case if you are copying your own trades, but third party copy trading is not allowed. Very sure, like most of the Propfirm don't allow that. But out here in case if you want to copy the trades, you have to show your proof and take the approval from the customer support in order to copy the trades from your external account. Alright trader, this is it about the Alpha Capital Group. In case if you find it suitable according to your trading style, then go ahead and apply for the funding, but please do your own due diligence. And in case if you decide to apply the funding on this Propfirm, then make sure to use the massive discount coupon that we have which you can see on the screen, and I'll leave that in the description as well. Jamtson FX closing the review on Alpha Capital Group. Thank you.